Hey guys, we're down to lake last night sleeping. We're trying not to get ate by a bear. But today, that's neat. Today we are at Tiny Life Homes in Franklin, North Carolina. We are touring some homes. I first saw this home. If you guys watch Melissa Misadventures, I saw this home. She was up in this area and she walked in this home real briefly, but we're here to give you a more detailed look at it. This one is called the Cowee. And it's very interesting and neat on the outside, and it's very cool on the inside, but it's got some features. Yeah, I need you guys to comment if you like this, you don't like that, whatever you think about the home. But anyway, Tammy's going to walk you around the outside, let you see it. This is on a 13-foot 6 by 29-foot frame, which makes it 13-foot 1 inch wide, and inside just over 28-foot 6 inches. So that gives you kind of the main dimensions of the home, and it is a double loft home. We're going to walk you around the outside of the house, play some nice music, and then we're going to come in and you get to watch me talk about it and give you some more thoughts and ideas about this house. But we're at Tiny Life Homes, Franklin, North Carolina. We'll put their information in the description.
And rent too high, come on down where the ceilings kiss the sky. They're rolling through the country in a big old van with a GoPro, a dream, and a downsizing plan. Mrs. Tammy points, look at that storage stair. Mr. Chubby stuck in a loft with half his derriere. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just fine. Compost and toilets in a barn door glide. Tiny home tours, it's a wild small ride.
Okay, guys, we're in the Cowee. You are standing with your back against the door as you walk in. Now, this home reminds me of the Phoenix Burton, and I may put a little bar up here showing you the Phoenix Burton, but this home is laid out a lot like that, so we're very familiar with this kind of layout, but we just want to walk you through this one so you get an idea what this is like. There's some neat features in here that are different than the Burton. This one is made by Mountain View Homes. It's log outside. It's got the 4 inch by 12 inch logs. I'm pointing over here in this living space. This is how they've laid this house out, is living space here. You've got a couple of windows. You've got a big wall here. This is actually configured to where you hang your television, and then you would put your seating somewhere else. But the difficulty is over in the side there in the front corner of the house, you have your ladder up to your loft. But that impedes in your living space. This living space is roughly about 7 foot 6 inches by 7 foot 6 inches. Now you could use this as something else if you wanted to. You could make a dining room over here, or you could even just put you a little craft spot or an extra little twin bed if you wanted. That's up to you. But you've got your main room here, and the way they've set this up, of course, they put your kitchen here, and you've got, again, with Mountain View cabins, they don't give you a dishwasher. You've got a standard GE appliance package. I'm not going to talk about all the appliances, top and bottom, and a standard glass top stove. Your space here, very reminiscent of the Burton, is 10 foot 6 inches to the edge of your stackable washer and dryer, which is right here. So your laundry room and kitchen is all in the same space. Big open space here, front door. They've staged this with the dining space here. And you could very well do something a little different if you want to just put a couple of recliners. But then you got to figure out where you're going to put your TV. Yeah, I don't know. But you've got another ladder up to your loft, second loft. This home has dual lofts, one on each side of the home. And I like the way they did this one. They took the pipe, the galvanized pipe, painted it black, and made a handrail. That's cool. Heavy duty metal stairs. Um, Before we go into the bedroom section, though, I want to walk you over here to the bathroom, which is right here off of where the stackable is. This is just a standard bathroom. You've got a mirror with a medicine cabinet, 3 lights. You've got a recessed light over your shower unit, and this shower unit is 4 foot 8 inches, roughly 4 foot 9. So that's huge shower unit with a seat, shelves for everything, elongated chair height toilet. Got a regular closing door. There's no closet in here. It's going to be right at 5 foot that way. And then this direction should be about 7, yep, exactly 7 foot. So that's the bathroom for the house. So the bathroom's convenient to your kitchen, your living space, your dining space, and that loft. Back here we've got the bedroom. Now I did want to mention we haven't talked about the floors in these Mountain View at Tiny Life, but these are actually luxury vinyl plank floors. They're not sheet vinyl. So you're not getting just plain old sheet vinyl. But come on back to the bathroom, Mrs. Tammy. You got a mini split back here. The width of this is 7'5". And of course, this way from the wall to wall is 13, as I mentioned before. But you've got 2 foot of closet here. These are on the barn style slide. These closets. They've got a wooden shelf and a hanger bar, and it's 1'9" by about 2 foot of space. Yeah, 1'11" square, so to speak. On each side, you get a small chest of drawers here. Actually, that's not really small. You guys are smart enough to calculate after I told you, but that's 3 foot. 3 foot in this chest of drawers. All this is solid wood. This is another home that gives you the solid wood interior look with the finishing that looks kind of masculine, but you can select different colors. You got a transom light above your headboard. You got a switch with a receptacle, which I didn't really point that out in our other videos. But that little switch, you can plug a lamp into that and then just use the switch to turn those lights on. So that's a switch for that receptacle, I'm pretty sure. So you can put a small nightstand there. Again, I'll put a bed chart in here so you guys can see what size bed would fit comfortably. Your total width is, this is a queen. Your total width is 7'6". I've got space all the way up here to the head. I'm not the skinniest dude in the world, as you know, but this gives me 1'3.5" right here, walking space on each side. So again, they do this, which is very nice. We had a recent comment about that, about people just sticking these panel boxes out and they look ugly. And at Mountain View, they've selected to build these nice frames to put above them. Do they do 100 amp or 200 amp? I try not to get into the electrical because I've started getting a lot of electrical questions about it. But this looks like it's got two 100 amp breakers tied together, so I'm assuming that's 200 amp. I'm not an electrician, but there are some restrictions in certain areas of the country about the size panel box you can put in an RV park model. So you've got to live with that wherever you buy, wherever you're going to put the home. You've got to understand all those electrical requirements and always consult with an electrician before you do anything. Now, the next thing is loft above this bedroom, loft above the living space and the bathroom on the other side. I'm going to take you up real quick, show you the lofts, the two of them, give you the measurements, let you look at them, and then we'll be done. But before we go, I do want to ask you, if you like this type of content with tiny homes on wheels, RV park models, single wides, we actually would love to tour somebody's tiny home. And it doesn't have to be a park model because we have a lot of trouble finding homes, tiny homes that are not park models. This one comes in at the park model level of 396 square feet, which has to be under 399. But tiny homes are 200 square foot, 250 square foot, 150 square foot. So if you've got a tiny home, you know somebody's got a tiny home, they would like us to come film it, see it, put it on YouTube, we'd love to. So just let us know. But anyway, hit that like button, share it with your friends, subscribe, and ring a notification bell. But we'll go see the lofts right now. Okay, guys, we're up in the loft here at the Cowee. The way they've chosen to do this loft, you can see, is really neat. They only put one window on the front side of the home where the entry door is, and that's an egress window. This loft from right in this area to the other wall is 7'6". It's enclosed right here where this bed is, and there's your outlets and your safety monitor and everything right there. But it's enclosed back there too to give you some privacy and quietness and things like that. So I really like that, and the fact that it's carpeted. So That's how your loft is. The other side is a mirror, kind of a mirror image, but we'll go over there in just a few seconds. This is the second loft. This is the one over the living room and the bathroom. And again, it's set up the same way as the other one. You've got some exhaust here, a fan to pull up some of that air conditioning or heat from the mini split. This one has dual recessed lights as well. More private section over there, section here to hang your TV if you would like. And again, it's about the same size, about 7 foot wide. And this home's a good setup if you want to store your grandkids for the weekend. Just think 2 lofts. You can have one for storage, one for grandkids. And you could even put a sleeper sofa down there and sleep the parents of the grandkids. So, with all that said, I'm going to let you go. We'll talk to you next time.
Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just fine.